So today is December 28th. Had this bait station that I'm going to go through right now set up before. Died right down, but I baited it a few more times, moved my power rams out to a different spot, and came back to check. I left one power ram here on a trail that I knew they were using, so gave me a reason to come back, check. Caught a coyote, so I came in here yesterday before I showed you that other video from the last video I uploaded, and set 2 power rams on some heavy trails. I brought some more bait out today and some conventional snares, and I'm gonna go out and see if I connected on these two. A few coyotes, not a lot, so I'm just gonna maybe move in a couple more power rams or hang some conventional snares. So come with me and we'll go in there and take a look. So a nice balmy minus 32 Celsius, so that's always nice. This is kind of the view there. I'm gonna leave the truck running so I can come back to a warm vehicle. It won't take me long. A nice little bluff in the middle of a field. Picked up quite a few coyotes here, about 15 so far. Like I said, it kind of went quiet for a bit, but we'll go in there and see what we got. And I guess show you my commandeering my son's toboggan here a couple years ago. Tried to rinse it out and he said no, I still don't like riding in that, so use that. Had to beef up the little hitch there, but for bait I'm bringing in a bunch of muskrat carcasses froze solid, still steaming there. I warmed it up in my shop for a day, and just to get it out of the pail, and we'll go through here. This is something weird I seen the other day. There's a dead raven there. I'm not sure died of old age or not, but it kind of hopped itself into the corner and stayed there, and then a couple other ravens came to check it out. No coyotes or nothing, but it's weird. Okay. Right there, just took a quick boo around. So this is a couple my elk carcass and a deer carcass I picked up for roadkill. I baited this yesterday with some beaver, so it looks like it did the trick. It's all cleaned up again. I'll dump this here. And like I said, I only put 2 snares in here, power rams, and there's one over there. I see I got a coyote, and then I'll go over, there's another one over there, so I'll see if I connected. My hand's cold there, so I'll put it back in here, but you can see if you look on the outside, it was all thick like this, and then it opened up in the middle. I had my bait on the outside there and I did good, so I thought, and then they were getting nervous of the trails, so I thought I'd rejig it, and yeah, so like I said, they started hitting it again, and I'll go see if I got a double. I know I got a single. So this is his trail here. They're going and they're ducking underneath this little shrub here, leaning sticks, so I put a power ram there, and there you go. He fresh from this morning, he's not froze yet, and this price 32, so it's telling you that just came through. Here might even just spooked him off. But it's kind of neat, this little spot they got here. It's almost like a little, you can't see it very good, but it's opened up underneath, and they've been bedding there. Go over here and see if that Another trail connected. It doesn't look like it did. It's just straight ahead there. And they were using this trail. Somebody fresh from today went through. And last night we were getting a little skip of snow. Right, and there's the other power ram. So I didn't go through there. I'll go collect. Holy burr, my phone just died there. It's all I'm videoing this with is my old iPhone, and the battery was kind of crap to start with, so that's why I got a different phone. But that's what the reset looks like. Don't know if you can see that. This is the trail going over to the bait over there, but nothing in the other power ram you've seen. So I'll rebait this and go take a look at a spot I can hang a couple conventional snares. Like I said, it's minus 32, so it's a little bit chilly. I'll see you after I get something set up there, if I decide to set up here. If not, I'll talk to you in the vehicle and we'll go over and check where we were yesterday. I'm pretty sure we got a couple coyotes over there as well. And that's a spot I need to get more snares. Here it's not too far from the other one, so I don't mind coming through. I got a bunch of power rams set up at another bait that I cleaned out, just waiting for the second wave to come through. But I think these two sites need the attention. But like you can see here, she's nice. She gets thick along the edge, and then I usually snare on the edge, but I thought I'd try it out here. Just got to be careful where you set so the birds don't come after them, and go from there. But a perfect spot for snaring, and it's a spot I can get into in the middle of summer and do a little pre-baiting and get the coyotes used to coming in. So I'll do that this summer and get it even hotter. We'll see you later. Well, it's just a little frosty out there. I just put one conventional snare out. My hands are getting cold, so I didn't want to pull out the phone. Yeah, like this is kind of it's more or less a power ram snare place. There are some bigger trees further back, but it's not as dense. And right where all the activity is, it's more alders, and they're all half dead and whatnot. So they don't make good anchor for the conventional snares. Power rams, yeah, no problem. I anchor them low. Conventional snares, I like to anchor mine about chest height, and it works good for me. Other guys anchor low. That works good for them as well. Here I couldn't do either. Whatever you do when you anchor a snare, you don't want it to be flimsy. And it seems like if you anchor kind of just below your knees, like 12 inches to chest height, you get more chew outs. When they turn their head, everything's right there. They can just chew on that. When you when you anchor low, it kind of pulls their head down. They can still reach it, yes, but it seems to set the lock. And then if you're using those little kill springs, it sets them off pretty quick. You don't want a lot of brush there to absorb the energy the animal's putting on that snare, so you want it fairly open for that. So each snare has its place, right? I could go further back and set, but the trails seem to fork off, and then I'd have to cover a lot more area. All the activity kind of comes in nice. I'm out 30 to 40 yards from the bait there. With that bait, I took those carcasses with the rib cage, and I put the scraps inside there and kind of wedged it all down in the snow, so the birds just can't come and start pecking hard at it. They got to work for it, and then the canines will flip those carcasses off and tell me that they've been to the site, right? Otherwise, if you don't get fresh snow, it's hard to tell what's fresh and what's not. The coyotes were walking in and out of my trail, so that's where I stuck that conventional snare, reset that power ram. I still have another power ram on a very active trail as well, so hopefully we'll pick one or two up tomorrow, and hopefully, well, maybe early tomorrow I'll go out to another site and pull those power rams that one or two coyotes are kind of going through, but they know what's going on. They're dodging all the trails that the power rams are on. You can't see them, but they just know from seeing their buddies being picked off that that's not a good spot, and there's a crust on the snow, so they're just going wherever they want. So I'll let them feel comfortable for a while, pull all the stuff out of there, just like I did for here. Fresh animals will come through, and we'll start picking them up again. Right on. Well, we're gonna go check out one more bait site. That's the one I had the double yesterday, and we'll go from there. See you at the next set. Oh boy, she's cold out there. So I got another 5 snares set up on some good trails, so hopefully coyotes keep moving in, and threw out some beaver carcasses. Keep them hungry, keep them coming in. Let's see if I can get that squared up for you. So one thing I love about minus 30 is minus 20. Minus 20 is perfect. Minus 25 is okay. Minus 30, minus 32, that's damn cold. Takes time to set up your snare, so I was outside for about an hour there, and the only thing that really got cold were my fingers, so I can't video when it's that cold. If I brought a video camera, that thing would freeze up. So I'm just using my phone, like I said. That's why I don't really edit my videos that good, but in time maybe I will once it warms up. But yeah, minus 15, minus 10 after this is t-shirt weather for an Alberta boy. But we will catch you later. Maybe tomorrow we'll go out and check the rest of the resident line. Haven't been there for a few days, and see what's moved around. All right, catch you later.